Hello everyone, I'm back again and I've been asked to do a detailed tutorial on how to set up my lumber mill. So I'm going to do that. Right, the first thing I'm going to do, however, is I'm going to give you a very detailed aerial view. I'm going to take this one apart and then I'm going to rebuild it again completely from scratch to give you an idea of how it's done. And there's also going to be a very, very detailed write-up in the description as well. In fact, it might even be too long to have on YouTube. I might have to host it on my own site. But anyway, here's the aerial view. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because I want you to get a really, really good idea of the wiring and where everything is in relation to the wiring. The wiring is the most complicated part of this to set up, right? So you really have to be very clear on that. Okay, if you want to pause it and have more of a look at that. Now I'm going to go back down to the ground. Oh, one more thing before I dismantle this one, so that we can put it together, or I can go through it with you. This is the amount of wood that you will get from this, when you start with one stack of bone meal and one stack of saplings. This design doesn't need to use Better Than Wolves anymore, okay? You can just use bone meal from vanilla Minecraft, but if you want to do that, you will have to farm skeletons. Okay, so yeah, you don't need Better Than Wolves anymore, but if you don't get Better Than Wolves, you will need a skeleton trap set up and you will be needing to farm skeletons for bone meal, because it's a good idea to have at least one full stack of whether it's bone meal or foul food, whatever you're going to use as your fertilizer. Okay, so now I'm going to stop this. I'll destroy the existing mill, and then I'm going to set it back up again on camera and go through it with you. And I've also outlined step by step in the description, so you'll be able to see when I'm doing each step as I'm doing it. Okay, now I'm back and we've just got here all of the materials that we will need in order to build this. We will need one planter from Fenor's Mine Factory. We will need one harvester from Fenor's Mine Factory. We will need one conveyor belt block from Fenor's Mine Factory. We will need one of Lefteler's insertion pipes. We will need 2 gold pipes. We will need 1 obsidian pipe. And we will need 16 stone pipes. We will need 1 toggle block. We will need 2 redstone torches. We will need 1 conventional torch. We will need 1 stack of saplings. And we will need 1 sapling and 1 piece of wood each to use as markers, as filter markers in the diamond pipe. We will also need the 4 chests and the sequencer, which I think I already mentioned. And I nearly forgot the most important thing, which is, of course, 64 bone meal. This is very important. This basically acts as the central fuel source for the entire thing. Now, as I once said, with the Better Than Wolves mod, you could use foul food as a fertilizer instead of bone meal, but because I'm not using Better Than Wolves anymore, I use bone meal. Okay, so we're going to get started here. Now the first step is to take our shovel to go. I've outlined the area here. It's 18, I think it's 18 blocks long by 20 wide, or no, it might be 18 wide by 20 long. But so you go 5 out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and you dig 2 holes in the a 2 block deep hole in the ground. 1, 2. Then you go back up there. I'm using single player commands to fly. Oops, and I fell back in. Okay. Now, so I put the planter down there. Now the next step is to dig a 3 square trench out. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you've got a step here, like this, and then you've got another step there like that. Now the next step is to take, the next step is to put a dirt block back on top of the planter. You will need 1 dirt block on top of the planter so that you can grow your trees. Now the next thing that you want to do is put your 1 stack of 64 saplings. Don't put this one in there, leave this one out, put that 1 stack of 64 saplings in there. Right, okay, so that is going to be the space that your tree is going to grow on. Right, so now the next thing that we do is we take our harvester, and you see where we are in relation to the planter. We put our harvester there. Okay, so our harvester, and then we turn our harvester around so that the moving part is facing the block that our sapling is going to be on. Okay. Now, yeah, I put my saplings in there, didn't I? Now, the next thing is we put a conveyor belt block. This is the conveyor belt block from Fenor's Mine Factory down behind the harvester, and we make sure that these 2 bits here are pointing towards the harvester so that when we step on it, we get pushed further away behind it. Okay, now we leave 1 space blank here, and then we get 1 obsidian pipe, and we put that, oh no we don't, we put that our obsidian pipe right there. Yep, so that goes through there, and then that immediately gets sent into there. Okay, so there's our obsidian pipe, which is a vacuum pipe. Now we put in our diamond pipe, and our diamond pipe goes right there. Right, now the next thing that we do is we get our stone pipes, and we get 2 of our 4 chests. Okay, now we come over here, we put 1 stone pipe down there, and we put 2 of our chests down there. Right, so this is the chest that our wood is going to go into. Okay, now the next thing that we do is immediately behind the diamond pipe, we take our shovel and we dig down 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we come back out of there. We dig, actually no we don't, we go back down here. We dig 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's out there. Now the next thing that we do is we take our gold pipe, right, or one of our gold pipes, sorry, our first gold pipe. We dig that block out there, and we put our 1 gold pipe directly underneath our diamond pipe there. Right, now we keep digging this out. Okay, now keep digging this out until you get all the way down to the planter. Okay, so there's our planter there. 3, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and I dig this one out as well, and I'll show you why. Now, It's very important to leave this layer here. This layer of dirt blocks has to stay here. Okay, the next thing, however, that you can do is take this one out, this block out, right? Then we take one of our redstone torches and we put that redstone torch on that block, and you'll see the gold block here changed colour. Right, now what that means is that that gold block is powered, so that when items go through it, their movement will be accelerated. It will be sped up, so they'll go more quickly. The saplings, when they come down through here, will go more quickly into the planter. Okay, so there's our gold pipe there. Now we put another stone pipe in there, like that. Then we put another stone pipe there, another stone pipe there, and another stone pipe there, so that we're connected. Now I'll just move the redstone torch slightly. Let's see if we can do that and have it still work. I hope we can. Yes, we can. Good. Okay, because we're also going to need a tunnel on this side here. Right, and I will show you why. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is put in one of Leftler's, is put our insertion pipe from Leftler in here, like that, right? Now, after that, we take our shovel again and we dig out like that. Although we might have to actually leave that one in so that we can put the pipe in just for a minute. And so there we go there. You've got your gold pipe, another gold pipe there. Now, because we need wiring on the top in this case, we're not going to be putting this torch on the walls. Right, we're going to be putting this torch down there. I'll just... Right, but you'll see it's still powered. Okay, so we've got what we need there. Okay, so now I'm just going to dig this out as well. Now, the amount that you have to dig out here is another, say, 10 blocks. Okay, so, or wait a minute, no, it's, yeah, 10 blocks, because we've got that one. Okay, so, actually, the last time I did it, it was 9 blocks, but I've still got one stone pipe left over, because I normally put it there, so we'll just go 9 out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oops. I'll actually leave that one in because we've got to re-add our pipes. 2, 3. Hang on, no, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we can keep putting our pipes in while we're doing that. Okay, and now this is where we use our one regular torch. Okay. Yep, we've got a regular torch.